Welcome to the MakeShift
Podcast, where we throw fishes all the time. Today's episode was brought to you by Sky's Stupidity, a product of his mother and father. Mostly his father.
Fuck.
Are we on air? Hello there. Welcome to the MakeShift Podcast. Today, I'm Tech.
Today I'm Alpha.
Today I'm Sky.
Because next week I might change my name. Who knows?
And gender.
Today's episode is brought to you by uteruses, the thing you fell out of. Well, what have we got on the agenda today, boys?
Big old fuck all.
Star Wars is a thing.
Yeah, The Force Awakens.
The Force will awaken.
Yeah.
Well,
It will.
Just like my penis after I started taking Viagra.
you got some deets you want to talk about specifically?
Yeah, there's a video on the internets, which you are on currently.
Whoa, the internet. Jeez, what's that? I've never heard of that thing.
Well, I'm not going to explain the internet.
The interneting of like my swim shorts.
Yeah, so it's...
No, well, actually, pretty much as filthy as that, so
Wow.
good analogy.
I don't know. There's a lot of like
That was
anal
good.
leakage in my
Metaphors. Alright, so...
swim shorts.
Yeah, that's enough. So, the 7th episode of Star Wars is coming out on December 18th.
Fun fact: this is also the 7th episode of the podcast.
Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah.
And I bet you we're going to be more popular than Star Wars in a couple weeks,
You know
right?
what? Yeah.
So
Oh,
many
fuck George
subscribers.
Give it 20 years, we'll be just as popular as Star Wars.
Just as popular, if not more.
We'll start making prequels.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's
The
start
podcast-
making, like,
Podcast Awakens.
We'll start
Before the
making-
shift or
Mm.
something.
Before the shift.
before the shift. Makeshift pre-shift.
The pre-shift. Oh, we're there. We're doing
The
it.
make pre-shift.
Next episode. Make pre-shift podcast.
Comment down below.
Podcast.
Podcast. Fuck you.
So anyways, there's this video on the YouTubes that says that Luke Skywalker is evil in the new episode.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
It's a theory. Have you seen this video?
No, I haven't.
No? Okay. It basically tells about, it's like a theory, and this guy is talking about how in episode 6, Luke was already like channeling his anger and stuff. Do you remember in episode 6 how
the
the Emperor was like, strike me down with your anger, and then he tried, but Darth Vader like blocked it. And it was like, damn, like he actually tried to do it. And then later, Darth Vader threatens Princess Leia, his sister, or Luke Skywalker's sister,
Mhm.
and then he goes like ape shit and like hacks off Darth Vader's arm,
Yeah.
and then he like looks at his own hand like, oh my god, I am my father, or I'm like my father, and like a bunch of other things, like stuff that Yoda said on Dagobah 2, and he's basically saying that like J.J. Abrams has also left Luke Skywalker out of any trailer. He's not in anything in episode 7 so far, like to keep that a secret.
Well, the other thing they talked about was J.J. Abrams was at like a round table discussion with the original, one of the original directors.
It was with the actor Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, but it was also with one of the, maybe, I don't know.
Nope.
But yeah, it was with the actor Luke Skywalker, and he pitched that idea. That
Like Luke Skywalker pitched that idea.
Yeah.
Like Mark Hamill, the guy who plays Luke
yeah,
Skywalker.
he pitched the idea that Luke would fall to the dark side.
And then George Lucas was like, nah, we're doing it this way. And he's like, okay, because he pays him.
Mhm.
So, but J.J. Abrams was at the table, the guy who's directing episode 7, and he listened to that, and the guy in the video was saying that he's the type of guy who would take it and run with it, like that idea.
And not tell anybody.
And yeah, and like keep it a mystery. And the video was also talking about like Star Trek, like how he directed that, and saying like they created fake leaks, like that certain actors would play certain characters, and then it changed when like the movie actually came out and all that stuff. And
They filmed a fake trailer.
did they?
Yeah, a fake teaser.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, J.J. Abrams is sick.
Yeah,
You
he
mean
is.
we're gonna have to like actually go out and watch this movie so we can actually talk about it?
Yeah, well,
What's
I'm gonna
up,
see it on
what's up?
opening night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I
I
might
have
go like
tickets.
a week or so later or something.
I'm gonna wait till it's online. I can torrent it.
Sounds good.
The best fan right here, Sky.
I'll probably torrent it too, like opening night.
Opening night.
A shitty like camera
Shaky
version.
cam.
The shaky cam that someone took with their iPhone.
It kind of sucks. Like, it's gonna be an IMAX 3D. Like, IMAX alone is incredible, but like I mean, 3D kind of sucks. But IMAX, like I'm gonna shit my pants. I'm gonna soil myself.
When Tech and I went to see the Titanic in 3 years, pretty beautiful.
Oh God, we had.
You saw the Titanic?
Yeah, you know, I went to see
yeah,
the
when they
Titanic.
remade the Titanic and they put it in theaters. Well, they didn't remake it; they remastered it and put it in theaters.
Hey, he remastered The Night Sky, so it was accurate.
Anyway, it was good, but like just me and Sky were just ripping on the movie the entire time.
We were loud, annoying idiots.
Thankfully, there were only like 20 other people in the theater, but we were terrible.
Like we were taking our straws in our cups and going ew, 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 and like crumpling our
you guys
our popcorn and
assholes.
our
If I was there, I would have walked out.
When they started falling off the boat.
Yeah, the boat's like tilted and they're all like falling down every time they hit something. We just go, oh!
Oh, were you guys high?
No. No, we didn't need to be high for that.
You guys are douchebags.
Yeah, we are.
Man, when we went to take a piss afterwards, like we both went to the washroom, and like all the people who came out of that theater with us were like just giving us the evil eye.
The dirtiest stares
like
were given
we thought
to
we were
us
gonna get beat
afterwards.
down in the bathroom.
Probably because you guys were assholes
We were.
in the theater.
I'm surprised we didn't get kicked out.
I'm surprised as well.
I'm surprised nobody like pulled a knife on us afterwards.
Yep.
Wow, you guys were loud in the theater. I'm going to murder you now.
Well, you never know. If they're like doing crack, it's always a possibility.
Well, if they were doing crack, lots is a possibility.
Lots are is a possibility.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
your base are belong to us.
At least I didn't say Codcast.
You know what? You can suck my dick.
All your base.
Both of them?
All three of them.
What the
All three?
All right. Well,
And
that's
my
a thing.
Octonuts.
So what do you think? Do you think Luke Skywalker's going to be evil?
I think that Luke Skywalker is going to be evil, and that Leia's probably going to be the one to strike him down. And I hope that like it mirrors Darth Vader in the sense that like he gets pushed in the lava. I hope he does come back somehow. Like I want it to be like full circle.
That'd be interesting.
That's the worst theory I've ever heard.
Watch it happen.
I like the concept. Watch it happen.
I would like worship you if it happened. I'd be like,
No.
how did you know that?
Did you guys ever see the Jar Jar Binks Sith Lord theory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
That he's Kylo Ren? It's
Are
not.
you gonna be okay?
Darth Binks, man.
Darth Binks.
Darth Binks, man.
I'm sure he'll have a better name than that if he's actually
not.
a Sith Lord.
I hope not.
Well, yeah, I hope so too.
It's an amazing theory.
I don't want it to be Darth Binks. It should be like Darth.
What? Are we gonna call him Darth Jar?
Darth Duck.
Darth Duck.
Darth Daffy.
Darth Jar Jar.
Copyright pending.
Copyright pending. Careful, we might
For real.
actually have this video taken down for saying Star Wars too many times.
Star Wars, Star Wars,
shit.
Star Wars, Star Wars.
Star Wars. Disney.
LucasArts.
No, it's Disney now.
Yeah,
no,
but
it's
that was-
LucasArts too.
Is it?
LucasArts
He
was
owns a
the
majority.
Okay.
LucasArts was the video game. Fucking.
Does everybody
thing.
remember they made really good point-and-click games?
No.
No, I don't actually.
What? You guys ever played Monkey Island?
Oh, did he? I thought you meant like there were Star Wars point and click games.
No, I just
Yeah,
meant
me
like
too.
LucasArts games.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they only made Star Wars games. LucasArts.
No, they made a whole bunch of other stuff like
Oh, well,
Sure, they
Monkey
can't be
Island and
just
stuff.
for Star Wars games.
Because you can make enough games from that.
Maybe.
Star Wars it's such a massive world.
It is.
There's like 20 different Star Wars games.
Like 20?
Only like 20?
Like not 25, not 22?
There's like 20 different Star Wars series, game series is.
CRI?
See, yeah. That's
Is
exactly
that
what I was gonna
what
say.
the plural is?
No.
No, I thought you were being serious.
I was just being an asshole.
Well, he's not
Usually.
an asshole.
Yeah,
Usually.
usually.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, the makeshift podcast, The Force Awakens, Star Wars pod.
No, you're banned.
Why don't you
Alright.
just let Tech talk forever? Stop talking.
Star Wars Force Awakens is a thing. It's a thing.
So, what's next on the
Congratulations
chalkboard
for
all the way
through that
over yonder?
sentence.
Fuck off.
I feel like this is your territory once again, Alpha.
Do you want to talk about the astonishing?
The Astonishing, Dream Theater's new album. I don't know too much about it. I've heard that one song that you post on my wall.
The Gift of Music, which
Gift of
is the
Music.
best track name
Yeah, for Dream Theater, yeah.
for Dream Theater for a single that they just
Um,
released.
It was alright. It was good. It was good. But I really don't want a repeat of the self-titled album. And I feel like without Portnoy, it's gonna just pale in comparison. Like, Mangini he's an amazing drummer, but he's not Portnoy, and Portnoy just added so much character, and he had a soul in it, man, and like Mangini I don't know. I feel like he should have a punch-out clock.
I don't think Mike Mangini writes a lot of the music. I think John Petrucci writes a lot of the music and then says, "Hey Mike, can you play this?" And he says yes, and then he plays it. So I think maybe John Petrucci is a little less creative maybe than Mike Portnoy, or something. I don't know.
And if you don't know who Dream Theater is, Google it for the best music experience of your entire life.
Yeah, they're a progressive rock and metal band from
the 80s? No. The
1985.
Yeah, 1985 is it? Yeah.
I was gonna say where they're from though. Do you remember like what state they're from?
No. I know they went to that university.
Berkeley. Yeah.
But I don't
Wherever
think
that is, they're from there.
I think Berkeley's in Boston.
Yeah, I think they're from Boston.
So it ties back to Boston once again. We've been having a lot of Boston on the podcasts and blogs.
Yeah.
Just can't escape it, can we?
Lots of Boston.
Lots of Boston.
'cause Boston Pizza. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that album drops
January 29th.
Yeah, January 29th. So
actually, I'm not sure if it's the album that drops January 29th, because I know they're filming the entire thing live and they're releasing a DVD before the album comes out. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if January 29th is the album or if that's the DVD.
I think it's the album because like the pre-orders and everything are coming out on the 29th, right?
I don't know.
Okay, well that's the tentative date we're giving you. So
yeah, so go look it up and correct us.
Yeah.
Also, the limited edition box set is, I don't know if I told you this, $200.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Oh my god! It comes like the album's supposed to be a double concept album, and it comes with like a map of the world that they created in the concept album, trading cards with characters in this world, and like, have you seen the cover, like the album cover?
Yeah, but I can't remember it right now.
Well, you know, like the little drone.
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like Star Wars almost in the background.
Yeah. It comes with like an actual drone.
Does it? That's so cool.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Wow, that's incredibly detailed.
Yeah. $200 though.
Jeez.
I'd almost buy it.
I would almost
if it
buy
was
it.
the fact that we're gonna go have to see them VIP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Man.
They're old, dude. They're like in their late 50s.
Yeah,
now.
we need to get this out before they die. They pass the fuck away, man.
Pass the fuck away.
Music is just not gonna be the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know that song American Pie?
No.
No, never mind.
Why don't you tell us about that story you were going to tell us earlier, and then we told you to save it?
Oh, yeah.
So, I got molested at work. I work in a factory.
As an expert sausage handler.
As an expert sausage handler. I manage a
Which is
production
ironic.
line. Like, I'm a machine operator, so I run a machine that people work on. I make sure it doesn't break down, that people do what they're supposed to do, that they rotate what they're supposed to rotate. And this machine makes hot dogs. We send hot dogs down the line. Well, I was changing the films, like these big reels that create the plastic covering, and the person on my line was helping me tape the reels together so they connect so the machine doesn't run out, which is a normal thing that happens.
So you make like a seamless reel, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, so we try to do it really quick so it's just done. And yes, so it's a seamless reel, so it's continuous. Get done, and this older African lady gropes my ass. Like, full on grabs it and squeezes.
Like a full cup and squeeze?
Yeah, full cup and squeeze.
There's not much to squeeze.
So, I had no idea, yeah, exactly. I had no idea what to do. My brain just broke at that moment. So I tell my supervisor about this. I'm like, this is a thing, this makes me uncomfortable, I cannot deal with this in the workplace. Nothing happens.
Of course.
I get laughed at. Because I'm a male in the workplace.
Of course. If it was a girl, though.
Yeah, but if it was
you did it to a girl,
I got
on
fired.
spot.
I got fired a couple years ago for making a comment to a female that I worked with.
Oh, this is when you were at Fast Studies there?
Yeah. We had been flirting the night before. I assumed whatever was going on. The next day, I had made a joke about turning my crank. It was lewd, stupid. I shouldn't have done it. I was young. But I got fired directly after that the next day. That makes me wonder, like, why is that okay? Yet, when somebody gropes a man's ass, that's fine. We're just supposed to accept that. I shouldn't have clapped. Like, that's sexist.
Yeah.
It's totally sexist.
Oh, it's totally sexist. It's one of those things where, like, if you're, I guess, assaulted as a male, they just go, "So, buddy, good for you," and you're like, "No, not good for me. That made me uncomfortable."
Yeah, like, oh, but, well, you should enjoy it because it's a girl, and, like, you should feel lucky. Like, I don't know what... Did the guy actually laugh at you?
Yeah, well, he thought it was hilarious, so he started laughing. And I'm like, this makes me really uncomfortable. He's like, okay, I'll deal with it. Nothing ever came of it. She still works on the line. She's still somebody who works under me. Like...
Well, you know, if they, like, talked to her at all, or, like...
No, I didn't see her come off the line at all.
Did your boss talk to her?
I don't think so. If they did, I wasn't told about it, and no action was taken.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's dumb. How...
What?
That's dumb, dude.
Yeah. It was so crazy. Like, as it happened, I couldn't believe it was happening. Like, I didn't think people still did stuff like this. Like, I didn't
It
think
couldn't have been
happened.
an accident, right?
No,
No.
it was like at first I thought she'd like hit me. Like, she'd like moved the wrong way and her hand had hit it.
Yeah.
But she definitely squeezed.
Yeah.
Like, and that was the moment where
You think she was trying to hide it? Like, she was trying to hide it, like...
No, she
Oh.
smiled at me and winked.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, wow.
it was an
Very
interaction
forward.
that was uncomfortable. Mainly because I have a girlfriend and, like, she's, like, in her 50s. Not my girlfriend, the woman who groped me is in her 50s.
Good clarification.
Yeah, I'm glad you clarified that.
It was really weird.
Yeah,
like,
that's...
I wouldn't have been comfortable with anybody doing that if it wasn't you or Tech.
Right.
Yeah, say we're like...
Or your girlfriend,
Or
hopefully.
my girlfriend. Well, on the right days.
On the right days.
Only when I'm in the mood. Yeah,
Only when the moon is high
I
in
have
the
a headache.
sky and twanning red.
Twanning red. That's redonk, though.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
That's... Yeah.
So...
Fucking,
I see on the medical list you got Battlefront there. Again.
Do you want to talk about Star Wars Battlefront?
You wrote it, man.
Yeah.
I just assumed you had something to go
You
with.
took charge and made the script. So.
I did, actually, I guess. Hey, we went to a bar.
Yeah, we did go to a bar last weekend.
You know, I really wish we had filmed it.
Yeah.
That was fun, dude.
It's been too loud.
I wish I had remembered the camera. Actually, yeah, you're right. The audio would have been complete garbage, but
Wait, is this your camera? Or
This is my camera.
Yeah.
I just hold on to it, really.
Oh, you have? Okay.
There's no point in me taking it home just to bring it back for the podcast.
True.
And then risk you forgetting it.
Yeah, exactly.
Which you probably will.
Like my audio cables every time, so.
It's in the car.
Good. I'm so glad. It's so helpful in the car that's not here.
Yeah, that's actually great. That's fantastic. We can film the podcast in the car next time.
You can suck my dick in the car next time.
Alright. As long as you film it. I need
Oh,
the
it'll be
That's gonna
material.
have to go on a different website, man.
I don't know. I don't know if
YouTube
you've
Red.
seen some of the things that YouTube is allowed. I
Yeah.
saw the nastiest video ever that was protected as art.
What?
If you want to see
Oh, no.
a great video on YouTube, just look up this wonderful video called Rubbed Peaches and make sure to look up the uncensored version. It'll be the most horrific thing you've ever seen.
What is this?
I'm going to show you guys afterwards.
Oh my
Okay.
Just know that it might as well have been pornography, but somehow it's a music video, and it's
On
allowed on
music.
YouTube because it's art.
That was backwards.
Oh, I know it's backwards.
Okay.
That's what I think of this idea.
That's fucked. What is... Do either of you guys know what YouTube Red is?
No.
No, I have yet to figure out what the heck it even is.
Well, I heard about that, and like, it was. I heard. I don't remember where I heard it, but I heard people that wouldn't watch porn talking about it, and like, yeah, man, I saw that on YouTube Red, and I was like, the fuck is this?
I don't know, but it's not available in Canada, so...
Then I guess we're not gonna know.
Well, I mean, we could just use a proxy for the website.
I realize
True.
I do have a proxy set up so I can watch American Netflix. I should do this so I can access American YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went to a bar. Just to finish that train of thought.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I went to a bar.
It was a karaoke bar,
Yeah.
and guess who sang? No. Guess. You're right, Sky. That's like a kids show. It was like.
Can you
say
say-
idiot?
Very good!
That's awesome. Yeah, Sky sang with somebody.
With Linda, my roommate, who
Who?
has Linda.
Linda.
Yeah.
Why did you say her real name?
Everybody, go say hi to Linda.
Yeah, go say hi wherever she is.
You know, they wouldn't have known it was her real name if you didn't call me out for saying her real
Oh
name.
shit! Cut that out. Edit it out.
No,
No,
I'm
I'm
leaving it.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Just a long censor throughout that entire...
The entire 2
Like,
minutes.
just all the way. The entire 2 minutes.
So anyway,
Anyway, yeah. What song did you sing? Should you say? Actually,
I
should you say?
sang Guns N' Roses' Sweet Child of Mine. I sang...
Oh, I wasn't. We weren't there for that.
Probably not.
No,
I
not
sang
before we
Piano
got awesome.
Man the night before.
I like
I
that song too.
sang...
What was
I
the one you
love,
sang?
oh, it was Love the Way You Lie with by Eminem and Rihanna.
that was great.
And they got all of the words of the rap wrong.
Yeah, I just stopped singing, rapping at some point.
What were you doing?
I thought I knew the words to that song, and I do when I'm listening to it because I can anticipate it as I hear them.
That and he
But
was
just,
half snapped.
I do, but I can hear the
Half
words
snap
and
what?
repeat them.
What?
That and you were half snapped. So.
Half snap. What does that mean?
I don't know what that
You
means.
were drinking.
No, I wasn't.
He was drinking coffee.
I had
the whole
coffee.
night.
I did not drink at all.
Oh, I assumed
didn't
you were
drink the night
like
before neither.
drink
Yeah,
before.
this guy's a pussy.
Okay, so you're just drinking coffee the entire time.
No, I was. Linda doesn't drink, so I wasn't drinking with her.
Oh, okay.
I,
Supporting Linda.
I was not drinking with her.
Yeah, no, I was giving her a sober buddy.
Hey, I'm not drinking with you right now.
Well, then there we go, sober buddies.
Hey.
Sober buddies.
Wait, let's do the thing.
Yeah, we're doing the thing.
So it wasn't the thing because we did it backwards.
No, it was the.
It is the thing.
So yeah, that was fun. I almost got drunk. You almost got drunk. Drinks were so expensive.
I'll put. That's just bars, man.
Oh, well, I don't go to bars.
Our tab was $60.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you? What, you guys got like 3 coffees and nachos?
I had 3 coffees and nachos. Linda's drinks were free because she was the DD, and then Tasha had 3 drinks.
Free?
Like, you have
for
to bleep
her?
that name out.
Because when you're the DD, most bars will give you popping water for free, no
Mhm.
charge.
Like just if you say you're the DD?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, one of you is going to be the DD.
If you're the DD,
Yeah,
if
but
you're
there's
the
also
ident-
those people who don't give a shit and they'll drive drunk. And be like,
Yes.
yeah, I'm the DD, and they sneak a shot.
Well, who are they going to sneak a shot from? There's one bartender.
One of their friends.
Okay.
If you go to the group. of
Well,
people-
then that happens. I mean, it's human error. Any human process is going to have human error.
Exactly.
Okay. Good talk.
There's that. There's always that.
So, yeah.
There's always human error.
Humans are assholes.
Speaking
Yes.
of human error, actually, oh, dude, I just remembered. I was going to say this on the podcast, and it's a good thing because we're on the podcast right now.
Right.
Wow.
Thanks for
What a
that.
coinkydink.
I was at work. I work at a used CD and movie store, BT Dubs, and I was
What's a
stalking.
Dubs?
I was stalking. By the way, are you really?
Well, I didn't know what letter a dub was.
Oh,
So.
like W, like. Jesus, never mind.
Double.
So I was stalking the CDs, right? And then these 2 old men were walking by. They walk past the D section.
Dream
One
Theater.
guy picks up Dream Theater. He picks up a Dream Theater album, and I was standing right beside him, and he was like, "Oh, who's Dream Theater?" And I, no hesitation, I turned around.
Jumped off the counter.
I turned around. No, I was stalking the CDs.
Okay.
On the
You
floor.
jumped over a shelf and screamed out, "Your Lord and Savior, listen to them."
No, he's right beside me. He's like, "Who's Dream Theater?" to his friend, and I was like, "The best band in the world." I literally said that to the guy. I was like, "The best band in the world." And he looked at me like, "Okay."
Where'd you come from?
And then I went on a tangent. I started explaining. I was like, progressive rock and metal band. They're their songs are really long, blah blah, this and that. And then I was like, oh, this is a good album to start with. Yeah, I gave him Octavarium,
Oh, yeah.
and it was like $8.99.
Oh, yeah.
And he picked up a live album that was like $16.99. I was like, don't start with that. Start with this album. And then he was like, oh, okay. And after I was done talking, he was like, I'll have to look him up on the internet. And I was like, okay, he's not gonna buy it.
He didn't buy it?
No, he didn't buy it. I
You
tried so
oversold it.
hard.
You oversold
I
it.
know. But I thought maybe if I was really passionate about it, he'd be like, oh man, really? He had a stack of 12 CDs in his hand.
I
So
think-
That's what
was
the
like, this
Catholics
guy will
think. They're just really, really excited about it. They oversell
If I have
it.
enough-
Fuck Catholics.
If I have enough passion, just like Jesus, maybe I can get the message across.
Yeah.
Maybe if you have the passion of the Christ.
Yeah,
Instead
that's
you
what I was
sound
going
like
for.
a
Hey, what?
So instead, you just end up sounding like a ranting idiot.
No, but I mean, it was cool because
Like
it was
most
Dream
Catholics.
Theater.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
It
basically.
comes full circle.
Full circle.
And by the way, Dream Theater is our favorite band. So
Yes.
That's
Mine
why
and his. His and
they
mine.
are your Lord and Savior, and you should pray to them on the daily.
Never listened, so...
You never listen to Dream.
No, I don't know.
We should show him.
Yeah,
Why have we never shown
how have we not shown you Dream Theater
Well, that
yet?
sounds
That's
like a
so fun.
post-podcast behavior to
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, no, we're just going to play it right now.
Yeah, right now.
We should,
fuck all of
I
you.
want to talk about the first time we saw Dream Theater together.
Sure.
This sounds like a date.
It does.
So we went out once. No, I'm just kidding. Get off me. You want to start?
Why did you start the story,
Well,
honey?
we started this magical adventure to Toronto.
What is this wonderful place called a Toronto?
A Toronto.
What's a Toronto?
There's
It's
a
a-
lot of majestic homeless people.
Sounds like a metropolis of sorts.
Ooh. Dream Theater reference. You didn't even know it. Dream Theater has a reference. They have an album called Metropolis Part 2.
Wow.
Which is
Metropolis
crazy.
Part 1.
And you don't even know. Well, they have a song called Metropolis
Yep.
Part 1. But yeah, that's cray.
But
Okay.
we had went down to Toronto with Alpha's father.
My father.
He had driven us because
I'm
we
Alpha.
were... I don't think you were
Only
driving at
today.
that point.
I was driving. I just can't drive in Toronto.
Right.
Toronto's crazy.
But the entire ride down, he told us about like how Toronto used to be in like the 70s, and he got really annoyed while I was really interested, and how like people used to peddle acid by just saying acid.
Really?
Acid!
I don't remember this. I was
Remember,
probably
Get your
just
acid!
the entire time we were in there, we're like acid.
Hot! Get
Did
your
we?
hot, fresh acid! Fresh off the postage stamp! Get your fresh, hot acid here! Only 25 cents for the hit!
So that
I imagine some guy with like a little mustache and like one of those like olden days hats.
Just a top hat and
He
a
has
pencil
like
by
he has like postage stamps in his hands, like one for you, and one for your son. Just like a little kid. It's awesome. Continues, guy.
yeah, we went down to Toronto, and drove down there. We went into Massey Hall
Massey Hall.
to see Dream Theater. I can't talk today.
Are you drunk?
No,
Too
unfortunately.
much coffee.
We saw Dream Theater live. They played their, to this date, most current album.
Mm-hmm.
Their self-titled.
Not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing, and
They
they
played like
played.
a bunch of songs off of it.
It was Octavarium's 10th birthday.
No, it was Scenes from a Memory's 15th anniversary.
There you go.
No, it was Scenes from a Memory's 10th anniversary,
Mm-hmm.
and Falling into Infinity's 15th,
Mm-hmm.
I believe. Yeah, and they played a bunch of songs off of that, and they actually played a bunch of songs off of Awake. Their
Yeah,
whole
that's right.
encore, just to give you a taste of how long these guys' songs are. They played 4 songs for their encore, and it was half an hour long.
Hmm.
It
That
was,
sounds awesome.
it was amazing.
And it ended with Finally Free Reign.
Oh my god,
That was
yeah,
the
it did.
greatest moment.
They had
of
this
that
song
entire
called
thing.
Finally 3, and it's like the end of one of their albums. It's like 12 minutes long. And like at the climax of the song, I'm getting goosebumps right now thinking about it.
Yeah.
And like it's just great. They're amazing.
But seeing that was like one of the best experiences of my entire life. Like just seeing them live, they're an amazing band to see
Oh,
live.
man. They're so fucking good. Like the guitarist can play like 6,000 notes per minute.
Oh, he needed like 20 pedals in front of him,
Yeah, he had like a whole
like a soundboard of
more
pedals.
boards than we do
Yeah,
for foot pedals. Remember the Labrie effect?
yeah. James Labrie, the singer, there was a spotlight shining down onto his mic stand, which was causing like this big ray
Reflection.
of light. Reflection.
Like there was like
of
a
light.
mirror on the bottom of his mic stand,
Mhm.
and he would point it at the crowd.
and
like
reflect
as the
light.
and he reflected light right onto me and Sky, and we were just like, yeah.
They're doing the
He
double
would-
metal.
After yeah, we were going like this, and afterwards he was like, we just got baptized by James Labrie,
Yeah.
and then he's like, I'm gonna call it the Labrie effect.
Labrie
I think you said that.
No,
The
I think
Labrie
you
effect.
said that. That's too witty for me.
I don't know.
One of us said it.
Yeah.
It was good.
But that was said. Anyways,
it was awesome.
that was amazing.
Oh man, that was only the second time I've seen them, and I've liked them for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Why have I only seen them twice?
Uh,
Third time's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I'm excited.
All right, moving on. As much as I'd love to talk about Dream Theater all day.
We should do that.
I want to see how long you guys are gonna be willing to like do this.
What is next on the
Just
list?
have
We
Oh,
no,
I
we
put
pretty much
word
covered it.
back.
General
from-
humor.
Generally.
Great guys.
Put Jake in the mirror.
Jake and me.
I don't know if we should talk
I hate shoutouts. You know that.
No, we don't have to shut him out. We're just gonna talk about it. Fucking Sky's gay hair. Show him.
Oh, no, I don't take my beanie off on the podcast.
No,
fine.
he
I
always
have-
has the beanie.
I have
Wow, he stopped.
blue-black hair now, and it's short. I bleached it and dyed it.
Yeah, he comes into my work. Actually, yeah, he comes into my work, and
Just,
I'm
just to show off his hair?
yeah. Well, before he got his haircut, he comes in and he's just like, he just walks by the counter like nothing's going on.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "The fuck's this guy doing here?" And then I went out onto the floor and started talking to him, and he's looking at the video games, and I was just like, "What are you doing here?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm in town for this long or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." So he goes and buys 2 video games, and then jerks me off, and then leaves. And then he comes back, haircut. And then he's like, "Yo, Timmy's run. You want something?" I was like, "Why are you here again?" And then he leaves again and doesn't come back. I thought you were going to come back that time for some reason.
Well,
I thought you were going to come back a third time. I don't know. I thought you were going to like grab me something.
I have a story though after that.
Good.
I went to Tim Hortons after
Not
that.
so not after that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, after that. After
Oh, I
left.
thought you meant like after I was done talking. No, I was done. It's all
no,
good.
I know you were done. I don't
Oh.
care. But we continued. I
What's that
continued to
rule?
Tim Hortons. Yeah, fuck you. I really was.
No, I mean, what's that rule? Classes for people with their heads up their ass? Yeah.
Yeah.
So interrupt me all you want.
So I went to Tim Hortons, and after going to Tim Hortons, I lost my debit card. I pulled it out.
At
lost
Tim
my debit
Hortons?
card, I guess.
Yeah, you're
And I walked down along with Quades and messed around with drum kits, and then after that I went to Shortstop to go buy a pack of cigarettes because I ran out. Then I realized I didn't have my debit card, so that sucked.
You're like my sister.
Yeah, well,
My sister. I'll tell you after.
no, go ahead.
No, continue.
No,
What?
finish it.
My sister left her iPod before I worked at this CD store.
Mhm.
We went to the CD store. I showed her a CD that she wanted, or she liked. She put down her iPod, grabbed the CD with that same hand, went up and bought the CD. Then we went to EB Games. Then we went home, and once we pulled into the driveway, "Where's my iPod?" How do you not know? How do you not figure it out until then? And that's what you went to like 3 different places. And then
Yeah,
you were
but
like, "Oh no, my debit card."
I hadn't went to pay for anything. I hadn't,
Yeah, that's true.
Like I hadn't made a purchase, so I had no
That makes
reason to.
sense.
Like I keep my ID in like the back slot of my wallet, like my
Mhm.
debit card, my photo ID. So I just didn't see it. Anyways, so I go through every pocket I have twice, even the pocket of like my inside pants. Like I had
My
pants underneath my
pocket's
pants.
pocket.
Yeah. So like I couldn't find it. So I'm like fuck. Okay. So I ran. My timer was counting down because I knew how long I had to get back to the bus to catch my bus home. Because it's in a different city, so I have to do it before I get stuck in Seatown again.
Yeah.
That's a very expensive cab ride. But so anyways, I jump on the bus. I get off. I'm looking around. I'm like, this looks like the Seatown terminal. Looking around. Fuck. I got on the bus in the wrong direction.
Wow.
So I ended up in Seatown, and
That's
so I had no cigarettes.
Oh no.
No, so I bummed. I had to wait till somebody was in the pit so I could bum a cigarette awkwardly off a woman. Just as I lit it, the bus came. So I run through, and knowing me, since I have the bladder of an 8-year-old, I ran into the bus station, urinated, and got on the bus.
Wait, just in the middle of the bus station.
In the
I just
bathroom.
imagine you running into, like, getting 2 feet into the bus terminal.
Just pulling it out and going, and
Bringing
people
it
are
out right
like,
there in the middle of the lobby,
People are, like,
and then
reading.
running out.
Go back to
"What
reading.
is this guy?"
It's one of those again. Just ignore him, honey. He'll
One of
go
those
away.
again. There's like a specific corner in the bus station where people do that.
They have a like a potted plant just for weirdos like you.
So
I think they actually have a public plan.
actually, they do, yeah. So you got onto the bus the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Did you go back on the bus in the right direction?
Yes, I got back.
Did you get your debit card?
Just let me finish.
Let me
you
finish.
finished.
So I got on the bus
After he
after having
urinated.
urinated. That's
After
important
you
too.
did you finish your cigarette?
No.
No.
Oh,
I got
man.
2 hauls off it. But anyways,
2 hauls.
I got on the bus. We get to maybe like the 3rd stop, and this is a big bus. This goes over the course of the Waterloo region, since we've already said that. I get 3 stops in, and I have to pee again, like full bladder, bursting, have to pee again. Like, and it was hard. Like, it was so ridiculous. So like I waited.
How? Did you drink anything
No.
between the time that you
Oh no,
peed?
yeah, I had a Monster, but I hadn't
well,
drank anything
there's
after
a
I
problem.
urinated.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Did you drink anything before? After you
No,
peed?
no, I didn't. I just left it in my hand because I didn't want to risk it. But like full bladder had to pee, so I bouncing, waiting. Finally, I get into K-Town, so I'm like, okay, at least now if I get off the bus, I can catch a different bus to the terminal, because my house is near the terminal.
Mm-hmm.
So I get off at the mall there, and I run across the street to find a bathroom. And I find this strip. So first I go into this convenience store. I'm like, do you have a washroom? They're like, no, we don't. Okay, so I leave. Then I went into the pizza place. I'm like, do you have a washroom? No, we don't. So I leave. I went into the Cash Mart and looked around and saw that there was no washroom, so walked out. I didn't even ask anything. Then I went into this, like, Thai restaurant. And, like, at this point, I'm bursting. I'm going to piss my pants or I'm going to piss on the floor. Like, I have to use the washroom. So...
And they didn't tell you, yes, you're going to piss in the front of their store.
So, yeah, well, no. So I had my headphones on. So I blasted past them and saw the washrooms. On the side, it said for paying customers only. I don't have my debit. So I can't be a paying customer. I don't have money.
Did you go pee anyways?
Yeah. I went pee anyways. And this is the best part. I put my headphones on. And I'm making this game plan. Yeah, I'm in the washroom, like, I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna do it. And I start running out.
Hyping
and this
yourself
guy's
up.
mopping the floor. And he starts yelling at me. You have to pay the bathrooms for paying customers only. It's like there's some Indian dude just screaming at me. So I book it. And he follows me out of the door.
Really?
Yeah. And like I booked it so fast onto the bus, like it wasn't even funny. Like across the street to the mall onto the bus.
Dude, that's awesome. Why? I can't believe you didn't tell me that story
You
before.
know, you're not allowed in
was
that Thai
waiting.
place anymore, though.
Probably not. I would not go back.
Wait, was it the Thai place in the same plaza as that fish place?
I don't know. It was dark. It has
It was dark.
It had
Was
like
in
a pizza
Seatown?
place. It's in K-Town.
Oh, okay, never mind that.
No, anyways.
Because there's another one in Seatown that I want to go to, and I hope you didn't get kicked out of that one.
But no, that was my yesterday. It was bad after bad after bad after bad.
That's great. I don't think I've ever been kicked out of somewhere.
Hey, wait, didn't I go to that Thai place with you before, or are you thinking of a different one?
We all went to a Thai place at some point when I ate the pepper.
Oh yeah,
That was great.
Yeah, I love that place, dude.
And like, your sister's friends were gonna meet us there or whatever. Her friends, they like ended up ditching us.
Oh yeah, and then they're just like, nah.
No, we're not really restaurant people. We thought we were just gonna go to the mall and eat like.
Is that what I don't
Yeah,
really
yeah.
remember it that well.
They're like they wanted to go to the mall and eat like the food court stuff and like.
Yeah, because her friends like American food. Like they'll go to like East Side Mario's, or like Krabby Joe's, like a place where it's got like American food. Like Chinese food is like nah.
No, bro.
Like they're uncultured swines.
Well, you're uncultured swine because you don't eat real Chinese food. You eat like Americanized Chinese food. One day I'll have to have you over for like real sushi, both of you. And I'll
It's
let
not
you
a sushi
experience.
place.
What do you mean by real sushi?
Real
This
sushi
is
where you
Thai
have
food.
seaweed wrap and you actually like fill it yourself. And like there's stuff on the table like
I've had that
sushi
before.
doesn't come like pre-wrapped.
I've had that before.
Have
Sky.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It's disgusting.
Have you?
You're disgusting.
Alright.
My younger brother actually like rolled his own sushi once. We had like our big sushi dinner where
Yeah.
he made it all himself. It was like fantastic.
Yeah, see that's real sushi. Like and you have to make the rice a specific way and like it has to be like real seaweed wrap.
I mean, I'd like to think the sushi places I've gone to are pretty good.
Yeah, but it's still Americanized sushi. It's not like real sushi.
All right.
I don't know. I've had this rant.
Have you ever been to China or to Japan?
Japan, my girlfriend has. She lived in Japan for the first 4 years of her life.
And so she tells you all these things, and you just take it.
Well, her mom does too. She lived there for like 7 years. She
That's
makes like
kick-ass.
authentic sushi.
All right. Never
Sounds
mind.
kick-ass.
That. I was gonna be like,
Told.
you're wrong.
Oh, I'm not. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Alpha got told.
I got told by somebody who actually knows
Yeah,
their shit.
yeah, right.
Well, you don't know your shit.
proxied through somebody.
Somebody who knows their shit told
Knows their
you.
shit by proxy.
Yeah.
I just laugh. You just misconstrued all of what she said. She's like, "Yes, all of this stuff in America is completely Japanese or whatever."
And I just got it
Like
wrong.
the
No.
opposite. You just said the opposite to me, and I just took it. Just like, yeah, you're right.
It took as long.
You guys ever been to Yee's sushi?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, they have like
Amazing sushi.
You order on like an iPad. Like there's iPads on every table, and like the menu's all on the iPad. It actually kind of looks like the Wii U thing.
I
there.
see it in the corner.
Yeah. Except no buttons on it.
As you can imagine, I have a Wii U in this room.
There's a Wii U in this room, I guess.
There's also a
lot of
giant
game
screen
consoles.
TV there and a 5.1 system, but it's totally out of the shot.
Yeah. Ooh, that
Oh,
was a
Jesus
noise.
Christ. Everybody panic!
So this place, that's where I tried the wrap that you're talking about.
Mhm.
But like I didn't do it myself. They had like it
Like
was,
sushi actually wrapped in nori.
yes, and it was gross Like, I took one bite and I almost barfed, and my dad took a bite and also almost barfed, and my sister just like...
I'm not gonna try it now.
No, she ate it. No, she was
Oh.
the one who was like, no, you guys have to try this. It looks disgusting, but it's amazing.
So you guys like only like eating the fish on top of the rice.
What?
So you guys like only eat the sushi that's just the
Oh, no.
rice.
I don't even like the raw fish that much. I like shut up. I like spicy California rolls, or like the chicken teriyaki rolls or whatever.
So you go to a sushi place and just don't order the sushi.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Spring rolls.
Spring
Lots of spring rolls.
Hey, let's go with sushi.
Guy,
I'll
have
have an order of spring rolls and cheese wontons.
God, have you seen like when I
Don't.
eat like buy my
Cheese tauntauns.
boxes of like nori sheets just to eat?
Boxes of what?
What?
I buy the boxes of the nori sheets. They're all like cut up into little squares so you can eat
Oh,
them
like
like
the-
chips.
Oh shit.
Oh, I saw those at Shoppers the other day.
So I buy those. Like I'll go to like Costco and buy like a huge big box of them.
I love Costco.
I love it so much.
I don't have a membership, but Costco is sick.
Costco should be a fetish because
We can
almost
take you to
everybody would
Costco
have
anytime
it.
you want.
What?
We can take you to Costco anytime you want.
Bullshit.
We have Costco card, yeah.
Let's go after the podcast.
If Tash is cool with it, yeah.
And get a really cheap hot dog.
Sweet. Cheap hot dog.
Oh, they got the like.
Actually,
The,
probably
Their
closed.
food's actually really good there.
yes, it is.
Do you think Americans know what Costco is?
Yes,
Yeah.
Do
absolutely.
they have Costco in America?
Yes, we used to have Sam's Club, and then Costco took over because it was the bigger, badder, asher version of Sam's Club.
And you can even get cheaper flat screen TVs in like Costco.
You
like
get
cheaper
everything there.
technology. Like it's so
Cheaper.
ridiculous.
Cheaper technology.
Although, like, the tech usually isn't that much cheaper.
No, but it's still like even $100.
It's it's usually a difference of like a few dollars,
I don't know. I saw like
depending on the stuff. Depending exactly what you're getting. Like
Yeah.
things like laptops or tablets are like cheaper by like.
Do they sell
few
those at
bucks.
Costco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
We have to take you sometime.
Yeah, I've
sell
been there
everything.
like once or twice, but like we've never had a membership in my family. We went with my aunt once in Mississauga,
Mm-hmm.
and she has a membership, and like we went and yeah, but she had a membership and she was the only one who bought shit. But like I looked around and like the fucking it's a legit warehouse. Like the ceiling is
Yeah.
like high as shit, and yeah, it was sick.
The problem with Costco is you can only buy like 10 of something. Like I needed to buy tomato sauce to make I'm making spaghetti, and the only way I could buy this sauce is in a case of 6, and they're like tall like bottles of tomato sauce, and it was like $5 for there's 6 of them. And like
It's like I only need one.
yeah, but you have to buy 6.
No,
you
you-
can't.
Yeah, because they're wholesale sellers, right? It's like
Yeah.
they buy in bulk, they sell in bulk.
You don't buy any other denomination other than like 6 or 10 or 20. Like their batteries, you can only buy like a pack of 50.
You're buying shampoo there. You don't buy like a shampoo bottle. You buy like a shampoo like 10-liter barrel.
Barrel. That's awesome. A friend of my mom's goes there sometimes, and she asks my mom, "Hey, do you need anything from Costco?" And my mom just pays her back. So whenever we run out of Nutella, she just buys the like double thing of Nutella, like the one with 2.
Yeah, they don't sell one. They sell 2. You
Yeah.
have to buy 2.
2 massive ones.
Although what I love
Same thing
is
Tim Hortons does.
when they were
Oh,
selling
really?
the kilogram containers of Nutella.
Oh, wasn't that the one like with like the handle?
Oh my god, that was the best thing ever in my household until it was gone.
That's sick. How long did that last?
It took us maybe like 2 months to use it.
That's a lot of Nutella.
Did it not like go bad or like get dry at all?
No, it was fine.
Actually, my cousin and her husband, I guess that make him my uncle, right?
No.
No.
That's not how Uncle only works if like you're
If you're blood.
no, if your parents' siblings.
Oh,
Those are
right.
your uncles and aunts.
Right, my bad. I don't know what to call him. He's in our family now. He's a guy. So
He's
they had that. The only reason I know of that Nutella thing is because they have one of those, or they had. I don't know if it's gone now, but they would like scoop the Nutella into like a smaller Nutella
Yeah.
container, and then like put away the big one, and then use the smaller one until it's done, and then do the same thing
Oh
again.
no, we just had the joy of like
I guess I would have done the same thing. I would have been a little contained.
And you need 2 hands to open
Oh,
the
yeah.
knife to it. It's so big.
You'd hug it with your whole arm and body, like twist off this cap.
Just have to get like all of the household to help you open it. It's a big event.
Yeah, exactly. You get like you
Like
and
cutting the red
you and
tape,
your
yeah.
brother there to like open the frickin' jar of Nutella, and then I'd just take this big spoon and scoop it and just put it all in my sandwich. Right? It was like, that's a ladle.
That's a ladle.
Sandwich.
So
Sandwich.
I think it's about that time for me. Who's that Pokemon? And
Who's that Pokemon? Who's that lady?
Who's that Pokemon? Sexy
Sure, do you have a book?
Pokemon.
No.
No?
But I
This
remember.
guy's not prepared.
So are we ready to move on to that?
Sure, let's do it.
Fuck it.
All right. Well, last week's Pokemon. Drum roll. Charizard. If you didn't get that, well, go play Pokemon for like 10
Seriously.
minutes.
Who's Charizard?
It's your mom when she's angry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
She like even grows wings and everything, like gets horns and
Gets horns.
So Charizard has 2 Mega Evolutions.
X and
Did you say
Y.
too many evolutions?
2 Mega Evolutions.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
The X version and the Y version, in my opinion, the X version is way cooler, and that's literally the only reason why I bought Pokemon X.
Wow, really?
Just so I could have the cooler Charizard evolution.
That swayed your
Yep, that's
Your
weird. A
choice.
$50.
$50?
No, I think I paid like $60 when it came
Oh
out.
my god.
For what?
Pokemon X, I bought it
Yeah.
like day of $60.
It's like 60, 70.
Is it for DS? Like
3DS,
Nintendo
yeah.
DS? Oh. Fuck, dude. Dude, I don't know if I could pay like $60 for a mobile game.
But
Like,
it's so massive. Like the game.
It's a huge game. Like you could easily play it several times over. I made it my like goal when I was playing Pokemon X to make a totally different team than I had before. Because like I always try to make the same kind of team every time. I was like, you know what?
team.
I'm gonna try to make something different. I'm gonna try a whole new combination of Pokemon.
Oh, I see. I've only played Pokemon Sapphire. Have the Pokemon games like actually gotten better, or is it just more of the same?
It's Pokemon X and Y were amazing, but they weren't nearly as long as like the first couple generations were.
They
Like
felt short. Not to say that there wasn't as much content,
Mhm.
but the story felt shorter to me.
that generation is actually my favorite generation. Like Alpha or Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. They've now made remakes of it: Alpha Ruby and Omega.
I have
Omega
this.
Ruby and Alpha
I
Sapphire.
have this frequent
Right.
debate with one of my classmates in college about which one's the best Pokemon game. We're pretty much in agreement that Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald are the best Pokemon games ever created,
So I've played one of the best ones.
and that the remakes were the best thing that ever happened
Yes.
in a long time to Pokemon.
Now I'm torn between that and Gen 2 because
Uh,
Gen 2 just added so much.
I really love Gen 2. Gen 2 is probably like my favorite gen, actually.
Yeah, because you could like play the first generation and go through like all the first 8 badges or first 8 gyms as well.
But in terms of game, I would have to say that their gem games were probably the best.
Yeah, it's storyline. Like there was an awesome storyline in that.
So what's the new Pokemon to guess?
The new Pokemon.
Do we need another drum roll?
Yes.
Wait, no, because you're just
No.
gonna explain it.
No.
This
Dipshit.
Pokemon is the first of its 2 evolutionary line.
Oh, that's a cool Pokemon.
Yeah. Blank's fins are ragged and tattered from the start of its life because of its shoddy appearance. This Pokemon is largely ignored. It is capable of living in both sea and in rivers.
It's not like a magic card.
Yeah, but not a magic card. It is an electric grass type, or its weaknesses are electric and grass. It is a water type. Obviously, its weaknesses are electric and grass.
God, guys, if you didn't know that, you aren't a real Pokemon fan. In fact, if you aren't a Pokemon
I
fan,
don't
just
know.
unsubscribe.
It evolves
I'm not a Pokemon fan.
Unsubscribe to your own channel.
at a level that I can't seem to see. Its height is 2 inches, or 2 feet.
Oh,
It
sorry, 2
weighs
inches.
16.3 pounds.
Is it 2 inches or 2 feet?
Its abilities are Obvious Swim and Swift Swim.
Oblivious.
Oblivious and Swift Swim. And its category is fish. So,
It's a fish.
Well, it's got fins, so.
That
Well,
gives you
leave
like 5 choices.
your guess in the comment section below. And if people actually start guessing, we will start featuring one person. First
Hey.
person to get it right.
Or if nobody gets it right, first
Holy
person
crap.
to guess.
First person to guess, yeah.
You know,
Just comment. Please comment. Give us
Just put a
feedback. Tell
comment.
us what you guys want.
Watch
us to
our
talk
videos.
about. Watch our videos.
We're lonely.
We are lonely.
Watch our videos.
This couch, like, Tech doesn't let us leave once the podcast is done. So we
Yeah.
sit here and
We
decay.
wait for
They're
the
chained.
next
So
episode.
we wait.
He brings us food sometimes when we deserve it, but that's
Yeah.
it.
they're chained, and I pretty much just have like a pot of coffee on the other side of the room. That's their
Yeah.
only sustenance.
I joke about using this, but Tech has a real sword.
Tech
and
doesn't
he spanks
joke.
us with it.
It's not a joke.
I spank it.
They
I
can't-
spank them with the broadside of it.
They can't see, but our ankles are chained to the couch.
Yes. Please help us.
Send help. They'll never hear you.
Please help us.
But I think that's it. That's all we got tonight.
That's a podcast.
So, for all of you who want to stop watching now, now's a good place. But before we end, we just want to talk about how YouTube's currently crawling up our asshole.
Oh
Right.
yes.
So, we made a vlog of us eating after the last podcast. And so we went to a restaurant, and naturally, you know, like any restaurant, they usually have the radio playing. So unfortunately for us, the radio is playing loudly enough that YouTube's copyright detector is just crawling up our asshole for every 3 minutes over the song I was playing over the radio.
I just got another email about it too.
Oh my god!
shit.
So for the last a few hours while the video's been uploading, we've just been getting a plethora of emails about all the copyright claims against us. So
Well, 3 of them.
that vlog may
Fuck.
come out, it may not come out. It depends on how we can sort out this mess.
We can
so-
still upload it. It's just none of the revenue from that video goes towards us. It goes towards copyright holders if we leave it.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to see what happens to us. So I don't promise that vlog coming out, but hopefully we can clean it up or do something. Otherwise, it's not coming out. At least not on YouTube.
But if
was
it is out,
great,
you will
so
have
fuck
already
YouTube.
seen it by this point.
I may create just a private torrent for it to be viewed if that's the thing.
Well, we'll figure that out. You might have seen it. You might not be seeing it. It might be released later.
But if this episode comes out before the magical vlog number 3, you know we got effed.
Yeah.
Hard. Very hard. No protection.
But on that note,
Going dry.
Keep on keeping on.
keep on keeping on. Yeah.
And this has been Tech.
This has been Alpha.
It's been Sky.
And whether or not our names change tomorrow is a whole debate on its own. Good night.